Is that a 1? Okay, cool. Yeah, let me know if I'm too loud or anything too. I can turn the volume down. Well, I don't know if I can, but through Discord or something, maybe I can. Okay. Okay. Sorry, this is annoying. My Discord's doing this. It's having this problem again. No, it's like I can hear the game, but not the. Or I can hear myself talking, but not the game or anything, or you. So it's just. I have to keep going back and forth because when I stream on my own, I don't use the microphone or the headphones. So I just got to keep switching. So I'm going to see if I can fix that. That's true. Mm-hmm. I think I remember how to do it. Give me a second. I can. Okay.
So you might need to tab out, but then if you just click the little speaker icon, switch it so it's the Realtek audio, and then you'll want to make sure Discord is the same as well. That's the key. The two audio sources need to be the same.
Gotcha. Yeah, so the output device should be headphones, right?
Or yeah, the Realtek headphones or whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
Or it might say speakers, but yeah, it'll usually say something like that.
Yeah, because through Discord I can do the Asus VG, which is the monitor, or the headphones
Yeah.
for the output.
Yeah, the monitor is the Asus. You'll want for headphones. I'm assuming you're plugged into the actual computer, so you're gonna want the Realtek speakers or headphones.
Okay. So I think we got it now.
And then you can check OBS to make sure it picked up the audio source. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's just how you have to do it. We need to get you speakers.
I know.
That's like, because like if you have speakers, then you don't have to deal with the switching audio. It literally is just, it's always the same. You don't have to mess with your audio source.
Okay, sweet. I think I got it.
So we just need to get you some like cheap, like $30 speakers or something.
Yeah, I think in that email that my mom sent, or that you sent to her, she recommended, or you recommended some speakers.
Yeah. Like ideally we want some pretty small ones for you, just because obviously you don't have like a ton of desk space. You can't have this massive audio setup, but they make pretty good ones that are small too. So yeah, they're not expensive, and those aren't expensive. I'm pretty sure they're like $30-$40. So nothing ridiculous.
Okay, I joined.
Okay,
Jesse
cool.
Pinkman.
Yeah, I see you. Awesome. All right, and you hear me fine?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, we'll start.
All right, is this just like zombies mode or what? What are we
It's
doing?
a zombie shooter, so it's actually not the. So there's there's basically the objective is to get to the end of the level and get on the helicopter or evac or whatever, but you have to fight your way through zombies through the level. And you on the way you get better weapons and gear and stuff. So it's not like waves. It's not like COD zombies where there's just waves of zombies
Yeah,
thrown
that's
at
what I
you.
was thinking about.
Yeah, no, it's a much more, and you have to kind of work together. It's a
Hey,
co-op
Lewis,
shooter type
that
thing.
fancy college of yours teach you how to fix a helicopter? No, I have an MBA from North Newburgh. Terrific. Looks like we're walking then.
So yeah, E to pick up stuff.
Trying to get the shotgun. I guess I can't get it.
You already have it. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. So you can have a primary and secondary. Secondary being a melee or a pistol. And then mouse wheel to switch weapons. I believe it's control to crouch. Shift will walk you, but otherwise space to jump. And you want to try and be quiet to like not piss off the zombies basically.
Okay.
Reloading. Behind you.
And you can damage other people, so watch out.
Okay. Like
You
our
can
teammates,
with
yeah.
friendly fire. Yeah.
Watch it. Boomer in the vicinity.
Okay, and there's also like boss zombies as well.
So do you recommend we just like ignore the zombies and try to get to the evac?
You want to try and save ammo. Like really, you kind of have to. There's a horde.
This is like I commented on.
Yeah, so that was a boomer. So they have like acidic vomit, so it does damage over time, and then they're like really fat. So if you shoot at them, oh yeah, the spitters you gotta watch out for.
Hi.
Hey, Hannah.
We're
Okay,
playing
just
a
making
zombie
sure you could hear me. I know I jumped in right at like a big fight.
You can watch. You should be able to watch.
I am. I was watching.
Oh, I can
Oh,
crouch. I think I can crouch on this, right?
I see Jesse Pinkman.
No, we gotta go over here. That's right.
Hi, are you Louie or Joey? Or Zoe or the other dude?
Well, Jesse's. Sorry,
Extra
Jason.
sidearm.
Jason's
Oh,
the.
you're the guy
some
that's
free
like
crap in these buildings.
like the main guy. That's just a hand. Is Jason? Or sorry, it's Skye.
I'm Jesse
and Jason's Jesse Pinkman. And then are the others computers?
Say again. Sorry.
Are the other two computers?
Yeah, they're AI. Look out! Oh shit. That's a charger. Yeah.
The type of games that freak me out. It's like I don't like things jumping out. It's scaring me.
You don't like horror stuff?
Reloading!
I don't like to be scared. I'm anxious all the time as it is. I don't need to be more
Reloading.
anxious by things jumping out at me and making me scared. But I mean, I haven't watched a lot of these games before. I mean, I know it's the game.
Look
Ah!
Oh, Skype.
Reloading.
Pummel.
Careful, hunter around here.
Heads up!
Oh, we got gas.
I've got lost again.
Look over here.
Jockey!
Well, Jace, you're saying you had a long day. This will take out your frustration.
Smoker!
No, I'm saying it'll take out your stress. You get to shoot a bunch of stuff.
I think that's a toxic mess we don't want to be.
Yeah, watch out.
Do we
What
want
is the goal on this
gasoline,
game?
Skye? Do we want this?
So the goal is to survive and get to the
Oh,
end.
okay.
Alright, smoke's cleared.
Skye, do we want
Ooh,
this
Molotov.
gasoline over here? This little can?
The gas. Yeah, you can put the gas down and it'll
Okay.
like
Well, hell, look at this.
it'll set it. It's basically like a defensive trap. Yeah.
Okay.
I've heard of this game before.
Left 4 Dead. Yeah, yeah.
I've heard of it. Like just saying a lot because I don't know a lot of
Here,
cool
take some ammo.
Not a minute.
Alright, take the ammo. Get explosive ammo.
There's just blood flying everywhere.
Weapons here.
Jockey.
I'm gonna grab mine. That.
Watch out!
You want to like walk in the glitch. Because if you get left by yourself,
Watch
you're
out!
Yeah, I'm saving that though. There'll be a time. Oh, M4.
Weapons
you can get
here.
that. Okay. Yeah, the rifles are pretty good.
Watch
Shotgun's
out!
good at push.
all these guns just laying on the ground. That's realistic.
I'm going into the back.
We got a.
That thing that you just killed, Skye. It took
Weapon
a long
over
time.
here.
Yeah, it was a hunter. Those are
There's
the
a
elite.
melee weapon if you want a Skye.
Oh, we got a spitter. Shoot.
Oh, does that thing take a lot? Does it need a lot of?
Puts acid on the ground that does.
Oh,
that really
ew.
hurts.
Oh, we don't want to go.
It's like in a green puddle.
All right. Oh, boomer. I heard the vomit guy.
Well,
Reloading!
computers seem like they know what they're doing.
Oh yeah, no, they're pretty helpful.
The computers are like over by Jace, like
Usually the
helping.
computers
I know. I feel like you just like run into corners. Like they're never home. Oh my gosh! It just keeps giving Skye warning. Don't shoot
reloading.
teammates. With the circles next to it. Don't shoot your teammates.
I'm reloading.
Reloading!
Oh yeah, watch
Don't
out
shoot
for the
that car.
cars. Because they will cause the horde to come in.
Oh, if you make too much noise, then a bunch of zombies. I like how your teammates are catch up when they're already on top of you, like it's too late. There's like things that I run around with an arrow pointing at the top.
Alright.
Let's get to that bridge.
Boomer around
Maybe
here.
there's some train tracks out of town.
Yeah, right click. Alright, this is gonna be a wave.
It's okay, you have the higher ground.
Yep.
You got the high ground, yeah.
Reloading.
Oh,
Smoker
there's the
right around
chainsaw. I just heard
Reloading.
Alright, let's push.
Oh, Skye's leading the pack. Skye, you're kind of like running surveillance, where you go and you like look, you scope it out and then say it's all clear and everybody comes in.
We got a crier. It's a girl that like you don't get. Otherwise you piss her off.
That is an anti-feminist song.
God.
Dang, that one's a good
Hunter on Zoe!
Really?
Okay, let's move here. Don't worry.
No,
One
Lewis
second.
is reviving.
I'll get you
Thanks,
back on
Lewis.
your feet.
Jace, I see you just running in. You're like, I'm
Just running in.
Oh, that's the part that would freak me out if I was playing this. Opening the doors and everything's dark inside. Ugh.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like there's many jump scares yet, though.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what's
See if I can. Gonna take the shotgun. We're gonna need it.
Getting confident.
Actually, I'll take the M4. We'll do that. Alright, let's go. Got good loot. Oh, hello. Reloading.
Reloading!
Gonna. I'm doing alright.
Reloading!
It says heal yourself. Why don't you heal yourself?
Okay.
Don't try to be too cool.
Well, you want to try and.
Oh,
the
you look at.
chainsaw
Oh, you're
right
looking at.
Let's get back up over
Chainsaw's
here!
got fuel, yeah.
Oh, you're looking at like the health bar at the bottom, so you're in the green.
Oh, I
Right.
see.
I forgot where we need to go. Is it up
I
here?
know you have less than half health.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Let's go.
Oh, I have a health pack, Skye, I think.
It says be ready to fight a bunch like a pack.
Yeah, we're gonna
Help.
have. Alright.
You should help.
I have the first aid pack here.
Reloading!
We need
Reloading!
to find some ammo. Shotgun.
We got weapons over here!
Yes, I'll take this.
So
There's a ton of guns over here.
is this like Zombieland where you're where you're like the last surviving humans? Escape to
Pretty
safety.
Yeah, I think so.
Looking for the final Twinkies on Earth.
Alright, let's go fire the howitzer and get ready.
We need to shoot down that
Restock on the
barricade!
ammo.
Should we cross this bridge? Oh, wait.
Bunch of guns
Oh, we
over
gotta
here!
blow the door open.
Oh, you have to blow the bridge.
Time to
open.
move. Cover me.
Oh, this guy's finally being smart and healing himself. That's
Alright.
Someone needs to fire that big ass gun. Damn straight!
Incoming!
Oh, Skye's got the right idea. Jace, you gotta get up high so you have some ground.
Watch your ass!
I know, where'd he come from?
Come on! Come on, I got you! You're good!
Guy's chainsaw your thing. Oh, everything's on fire now.
Got a weapon here!
Everything's in the middle of the fire.
Oh, crap.
Oh, Jason's got like a sliver of head.
Wait up! I'm healing.
All right.
Reloading!
I think I just placed it.
What's we need to find to make it?
What does it mean that the girl has yellow hair?
Ammo
yellow
here!
means she's
Damn it,
healing.
this hurts.
Well, in Skye you have red hair. That looks worse.
Oh well, yeah, I'm almost dead. So it gives you pain pills, give you a temporary health boost, and then a med kit actually heals your health.
Wow. Imagine that. Is this what they taught you in pre-med and at Geneseo?
Yeah, I learned it from Left 4 Dead. All right. Oh, boomer. Yeah.
They literally jump out of nowhere.
Center!
Oh.
I can give Zoe my adrenaline. Oops, I gave it to myself. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, Skye, you're limping. Are you hurt?
Yeah,
Oh, you have no health.
I have no health. All good. Oh, hello.
Watch out!
Jockey. Alright, got it.
Hunter!
I have definitely felt better.
He smacked into the... Oh, crap. Charger.
Behind you!
Watch your ass!
I'm just gonna stay there.
Hang on, I'm coming.
It's a tank.
Thank God that's over.
I'm pretty
Oh,
Well, hey, it's a big boss.
yeah, I'm gonna need health. I'm on. If I get knocked down, I am dead.
Yeah. Wait, can I not revive you if you die?
No, I'm straight up dead.
I have some adrenaline with that.
No, I need first aid. You can try, but
shit. The
Well, you
safe
guys are
house
all
is
gone.
down
It's
there.
just the way to go to the bathroom and get the water all over. Everybody's almost done.
gotta try and find first aid kit.
I Hold on. Gotta heal.
I have you. You're gonna be alright. Just let me fix this up, okay?
I owe you
Good
one.
as new.
I don't feel so good.
Alright, I've got some health. Oh, pipe bomb. Yes.
Oh no, Jason, you're done.
Alright, we made it to the safe house. Get inside.
I still have some
Jason, you need to get in here.
Everyone
so
in
get the
here!
safe house.
Oh, that's nice. It's like a
Secure.
Like a thing.
Outstanding.
Oh, wait, hold on. So
Yeah, so the tank is that big thing that was invincible.
Okay.
You just gotta keep shooting it.
Yeah, that thing can like one-shot you.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the game's kind of loud. Can I turn it down a little bit? I forgot to do that.
Yeah, hit escape. And then go to options.
People were heading to Riverside. We might as well follow them.
Yeah, let's do it.
So you start with the same amount of health as you had the last time. When you go to the next level.
I think I got my hit.
Yeah.
Oh, the girl still is in the red.
That's weird. Oh, there's first aid packs. That's why. This guy's healing here.
All right. I think we're sort of green.
Do you think the melee weapons are any good?
Yeah, melee is pretty. You need a good melee weapon. You're gonna need a backup. Basically, in horde mode, you want to pretty much go for melee.
Reloading!
And like AOE stuff.
What is AOE?
Area effect.
Oh.
So like grenades, explosives, stuff like that.
Stuff that you throw from far away.
Like this.
I'm gonna try the hunting rifle.
Oh crap.
Oh no.
I'm alright.
Oh no.
It's just Skye out here fighting.
I know. You have no warning.
Smoker.
You're just beating people up. Oh, I saw something green shoot out.
Yeah, it's a spitter. Got it.
Where Jason, I don't know where that green stuff for some reason reminded
Why
me
are-
of Conqueror straws.
Oh, you guys are just
Ready, guys?
chilling.
I don't know.
How does that remind you of that?
I don't know. I just came out of nowhere.
Alright,
Yeah,
let's
how come everyone else is just chilling in like the safe room and you're out there fighting everyone?
It won't let me get rid of this dumb adrenaline stuff. I hate this.
You gotta, well, you can either use it or drop it.
Let's use it on this guy.
Fire in the hole!
I could use some help.
Okay.
Just gonna run back.
And I'm coming back.
Reloading!
Well, the AI
How do you feel?
Oh, Skye, you're down too.
Okay. Okay, you're okay. What the hell?
There's a first aid kit here.
Okay, Skye, take that.
I'm bleeding out.
Christ, this hurts like hell. Wait up, I'm healing.
I'm gonna need these. Cover me, gonna heal.
Watching.
Yeah.
Reloading!
This is more cocktail.
We got weapons over here.
I know what those are from Tomb Raider.
Oh, they're in Tomb Raider?
Yeah, you can throw them at people and they blow them up.
Okay, we gotta stick together here.
Okay, I'm coming.
Keep moving.
Commander Skye.
There is a time, like you know, they keep coming. You can't just sit in one area for forever.
Bull frickin' horse!
So teammates, how are your teammates are zombies at that point? It's all just a blur of just bodies fighting.
Where did everybody go?
House it.
Sorry, I'm back.
Weapons over here.
Things got kind of crazy for a second.
You think this game is...
This game's kind of
Molotovs.
wild. I can barely hear you guys over the gunshots.
Alright, let's keep going.
going down?
Weapons here!
I don't know why Zoe's going for a sniper. It's like not useful.
Oh, sweetie.
We're good.
Toxic gunk. So dumb.
Reloading.
I like how car one can make all the zombies from running, but like you're really yelling,
Oh yeah.
reloading! It doesn't attract anyone.
Tank.
Oh,
He's charging me.
that thing looks like a dog.
Watch out. Tank's down.
It's hard.
How to use the
I
Molotov.
can't tell like who's the zombie and who's the person sometimes.
Alright, let's go down this one.
It'll show on side screen. It'll say don't shoot at teammates, but it's like you can't even tell who they're shooting at.
Got a hunter coming up.
Oh, fat lady. Those fat ladies really explode. with
Don't
blood.
worry, I got you. You're gonna be fine.
Thanks for that.
Oh, I need more
Totally
ammo.
welcome.
Jeez.
Oh, you need ammo.
Got a weapon
Can you not
here.
throw those like gas tanks?
I'm really hurt, people.
Bill.
Oh, I'm taking the AK. Yes, please.
An assault rifle. Come to pop. I don't feel so good.
Through this container.
Alright, get ready.
Reloading.
Gotta get the spitter. Oh.
Oh no. Oh, someone got Skye. Okay.
Someone got me too.
That wasn't necessary.
Gonna survive another hit like that.
Thanks.
Oh, I think one more hit.
Do you help?
I'm about to buy this farm.
This is next knockdown means death, it says.
Yeah, so don't get knocked down.
My screen's black and white. I can hear my heartbeat.
We're all close to death.
I
It's
hear
those
a
jumpers
witch.
that get
Turn
me.
those flashlights
Uh-oh.
off.
Those jumpers.
Flashlight off. Turn it, hit F, turn flashlight off.
I'm gonna hold out much longer.
Follow me. Oh, first aid.
Close to you. You can take it.
Hold on. Gotta heal.
So the witch is right there, ready to light. Do not piss off.
Where is she?
Right here.
That's a light. That spotlight is right by the building.
The hunter's on Francis.
Got you, Francis.
You people
Follow
might
me.
have to go on without me.
What is that crying sound?
That's the witch.
Oh, we don't want to mess with her.
Yeah, you don't want to
Okay.
annoy her.
She'll take all of you down.
I'm already pretty much down, so. I'm gonna underneath the target.
Oh yeah, I hear the crying now.
So we just gotta go around.
Yep. She'll trigger a horde otherwise.
We gotta find me a medic.
Hey, first aid on this dude.
Oh, I see.
Reloading! Molotov!
Oh.
Is that a first aid?
Oh, looks like first
I
aid.
thought he had a first aid. Yeah, it's right there.
About.
No, that's a Molotov cocktail.
No, right here. First aid.
Oh.
If I go down, don't
You're like literally.
cover me.
Alright. Alright, let's
Oh,
go.
you're in the green.
Yeah, I gotta wait. Oh, this is not good.
Oh no, did we make the witch mad?
No. But, okay. Never mind. Didn't hoard us. Wait for it to go away. Alright, we have waited. Just don't go to the left towards that Humvee. Jockey. Alright, got it.
Shooting.
Ah!
Francis!
Oh shoot. Excellent shooting.
Reloading! Reloading!
Reloading. Over that truck. Reloading.
Oh, hello.
Look out!
Boomer. Spitter behind us. Got it.
Reloading! Thanks for saving the planet, recyclers. Mission accomplished.
Where do we go? Maybe it's over here? Oh, nice. Where do we go? I always forget this part. Oh, horde. Yeah, that's right.
Reloading.
Okay. Jockey.
Reloading!
Wait, so do we go through here?
I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember.
Watch out!
Oh well. Huh. Oh, follow me.
Okay.
Oh, that's tricky. You gotta climb up.
Oh, you do.
Yeah, you gotta go up this high.
Oh.
Alright,
Through the truck! Hunter's got Zoe!
Oh,
boomer.
Oh, hell yes!
Reloading!
Alright, I'm going in.
Alright, here we go.
and here we go.
Eh.
Oh, I need to turn my flashlight on. What am I doing?
Reloading! Reloading!
Ammo, meds.
I'm reloading.
Set up for a, oh, There's gonna be another horde here.
Why? Because they give you items right before?
Weapons here.
Yep.
It's
like-
like whenever
it's like
you're
a boss
in
battle.
Mario when you're going into a boss battle and
Yeah.
they give you a bunch of mushrooms.
Why am I getting killed?
Or like Kirby when they let you choose any power up you want.
Oh yeah.
All right, so once we turn the generator on, all hell's gonna break loose.
Is that what this button is here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't-
The girl doesn't have much health. You won't be able to fight for long.
I don't think we need to keep them alive, do we? The computers?
Oh no, you don't want to. They help out a lot.
Okay. Yeah, they've been pretty helpful. I think.
The computers have been reviving Skye when he falls down.
me too.
Ammo here.
They've been pretty helpful, I guess.
I mean, I think the girl's the least helpful,
We gotta lower that
but
lid.
I found a first aid kit if you need it, Skye. For later, maybe.
Yeah, pick up the first aid kit.
Yeah.
All right. I just wanted to clear these guys out. What you're gonna need. So there's a minigun right here,
Someone want
and
power up
we're
the
gonna need to
generator?
defend it here. So I will go defend, or I'll go get the generator.
A minigun, you said?
Yeah, up on the top. You see it?
Oh yeah. Should I go out there?
Yes.
Alright. I'll go.
We need to find Molotovs and gas, so we can set up explosives.
Alright.
Because this is the final stage, I believe.
I found some
The big
Molotovs
boss.
in here.
Molotov over here.
the big boss level.
I'll grab the Molotovs.
Yep.
And then there's something else that
Um,
looks like a dynamite stick or something.
Yeah, I got it. It's a pipe bomb. I've got Molotovs.
Dynamite
First
stick.
aid.
I didn't know what it was.
I don't know what that is
It's like
either.
all
It just
fluff.
it just looks like a dog leash to me. I wouldn't have known what it was.
All right.
Alright, I don't see any gas cans, but
Delivery's powered. Hit it.
that's a first aid.
Okay, get inside,
Alright, I'm
and
gonna
I
go to
will
that-
get the generator.
That gun or whatever. I'm gonna go position myself over here.
Yep. We all want to be inside that building, basically.
Gotcha. Have you played
What,
this
Skye, you're
before?
gonna single-handedly fight everyone?
Wait, how do I
There we go.
use the minigun, Skye?
Hit E to get into it.
I'm ready.
The fight.
The computers are
Yeah.
ready too. They followed me up here.
All right.
See that?
Oh yeah, no, they know. AI's pretty smart.
Me and Jason always assume that computers are extremely dumb
They're always
because
so
historically they
These
used to
games
be.
actually help me.
Reloading.
Oh, you're getting me from behind.
I got you. Ah, spitter. Ah! Yeah, don't let it overheat. Fire and burst.
Jesus H. Christ.
Ah!
Nice shot.
Nope.
You good?
Yeah, I had to save it over. It was a
Oh,
smoker.
Skye, you're in the red. Okay, you're healing.
He's got a first aid kit. He's good. Is that it? Not too bad.
Nope. Tank.
Oh, yeah, that's the Hulk guy.
He's targeting me.
The Hulk guy's coming. The Hulk is coming. What? You can literally pick up the ground and throw it at you.
Maybe Zoe's
Here we go. This is a big one. Throw a Molotov at the front gate. Hunter. Ah!
Oh, please.
I gotcha. Ah. Yeah, get back up here.
Cover me.
More.
Oh boy.
Ah, smoker, smoker.
No.
Help! Shoot it! Shoot it! I'm gonna die. I'm dead. Yeah, shoot the smoker. If it's got me, it's got a, like, it's like a dude that, like, tries and strangles you, basically. I got.
Someone needs to restart the generator.
Okay, I'll go restart it. Sorry, Skye, I didn't know where you were.
Oh, there's a tank.
Get it off! Get it off!
Luckily, I don't think it's fine very well.
Oh, I'm out of ammo. Oh, this. Oh, smoker.
This should last until we
Smoker!
You're out of ammo?
Yep, I am out.
Oh, well,
Need
let's
to find a gun.
Here, use the minigun. Use the minigun. Or whatever.
Someone needs to restart the generator.
Where are they from?
I can't shoot it.
I got him. I saved Lois.
Lois?
Lewis, whatever.
I'm gonna go for the generator.
Okay, I see that.
Oh, found a gun. Yes.
There's a few more guns in here.
Oh, it's another tank.
And there's a fat guy coming at me.
I gotta get this. Oh, come on.
All I have is a bat.
Alright, inside.
That lady.
Alright, get in. Ah, smoker.
Come in.
Oh, I'm gonna die. Help me. Help me.
Okay, I'm being attacked. Okay, I'm coming.
There's a tank. Watch out, tank behind
My
you.
Lois got him, dude.
Oh, the tank got me. I don't have a gun. Oh. The tank got me. I can't leave.
They feel bad for you, I guess.
Tank dead. Ah. Zoe's dead. Oh, we're by ourselves. I'm dead.
I'm just using a bat.
Oh, that's it.
Oh no.
Wait, no, I'm still alive.
No, we're all dead. There's no one to revive you, so we're dead.
Sorry, Skye. I did my best.
All right.
It's hard because when I run out of guns, I don't know where to go.
Yeah, you gotta be always keeping tabs on that. That's like a. All right, let's see what we can do here. All right, heal yourself.
What's that?
Heal yourself.
Okay, I thought you said kill yourself.
That's what
Oh,
I
no.
heard too.
No.
Okay, kill yourself.
That's
Oh,
what
Skye.
you heard too, right, Hannah?
Yep, that's what I heard.
No.
I was like, oh, that's good.
Guy's taking this game way too seriously, I think.
No. What I hate is also he always takes the sniper. It's really annoying.
Can you not trade with her?
Is the sniper good?
No, not really for most things.
Then why are you mad she took it?
Well, yeah, because she's it doesn't contribute. Like as the AI, it doesn't do that good. So
Oh, I see. Okay. Do you think the double pistols are good?
I need to get the katana if we find one.
Do you think I should use the double pistols or something else? The AK or the?
No, AK is much better.
I think that's an AK. I don't know.
Reloading. First aid kit here.
Oh.
It's just a pile of all the dead.
Hunter.
They're all at the door.
Hunter's on
They just jumped through the door.
He jumped through the door.
Oh yeah, they go
No,
in.
I think he jumped through the wall. He glitched.
The hunters don't. They don't. Once that safe house door opens, you're pretty much. It doesn't care anymore.
No.
I'm trying to save my so I don't run out.
Trying to find a katana.
Molotovs over here.
Is a Molotov? I'm gonna leave that.
Reloading.
Molotov is definitely the best.
Is it better than a melee weapon?
No, well, you have so you can only take two slots. You can either have a melee and a primary, and then you have your throwable, which is a Molotov, pipe bomb, whatever. Then first aid, adrenaline, or pain pills.
Okay.
Or actually, you can have a first aid kit, and then you can have adrenaline or pain pills for that last slot.
Gotcha. All right. I'm ready. I think sticking together obviously is the smart move. Like I did.
Oh, spitter.
Bitter.
Oh no, you don't.
Reloading.
Oh, we can't get through there.
Oh.
These jockeys take a lot of health.
Oh yeah. Careful with the car. Boomer.
We're just clubbing them.
Baseball. The katana's the best because you can kill multiple at the same time.
I don't think I've even seen that yet.
It's pretty rare. That's why I've been out looking for it. That's fine.
Oh, that's not good. I'm already in the yellow zone.
Okay, watch out for the car.
Don't shoot the car.
Alright, got the witch.
I hear that crying
Like-
again.
Witch.
Oh, I hear it.
Flashlight off.
It's close.
Turn it off.
She's in here, I
Is she in
think.
that room right there? No. That's not her, right?
Ah! Oh, crap. Oh, she's right there. It's the same,
Oh, jeez.
same place.
Okay, we can't get too close to
Okay, we can't go that way. We have to go this way.
it. If she even sees us, are we done for?
You gotta have your flashlight off, and you can't be seen. Yeah.
Look over here.
Oh,
Might
Ow.
want to save this for later.
crap! I think we're gonna have to fight her because I don't think there's a way around this one.
No, we can skip through it. Wait, where is she again?
Oh, I got a bio bomb. What the hell? Oh, no, take this. Oh boy.
Oh, the G.
I'm gonna try and get to you guys.
Do we have to go through her?
Got a weapon here.
Skye, I'm gonna try going behind her, okay? Or should I?
No!
We have to fight her now because I got taken by the boomer. Oh no, Skye, you startled me.
I had to.
That's alright.
Oh shit! I didn't realize you were down.
That wasn't necessary. Reloading.
No, I got taken by that tongue thing that like grabs you and
Oh, the smoker. Yep.
drags
Yep.
you. That's what I was trying to say. I was getting dragged. I couldn't tell what was going on at first. I was like, what is that? It's all
You're like, I got taken by the tongue thing.
I didn't know what it was. I don't know the names. I guess that's a boomer though.
This tongue thing's a smoker.
Smoker. Okay.
I feel awful.
The lady that explodes when you shoot her.
Okay, I'm gonna have to use my first aid here.
Watch my back.
Can't save it.
Reloading!
Watch your ass! I hear a boomer out there.
Got it.
Full auto shotgun.
Oh.
Always gets me every time.
Yeah.
He's crushing me!
Alright, Skye, I'm gonna make you gone.
What?
Oh, there's so many behind you.
Oh,
Reloading!
They're on fire and they're chasing me.
Through this container.
Yeah. The fire helps. They won't set you on fire. You can, as long as you don't actually walk into fire like I just did.
Hunter out
Smoker
there.
and a hunter. Yeah.
Bunch of guns over here.
And take this. Alright. Let's go.
Okay.
Hunter.
I'm starting to learn. I don't think I'll mess up anything I did last time.
Right there.
Hunter!
It's coming around the other side.
Molotovs!
Nice.
That's what we got.
Alright.
Oh, there's a charging thing. He always gets me.
Boomer!
Oh, that's what the fat one is, the boomer. Okay.
because the ground goes boom boom when she walks. That's how I remember
Hulk
it.
is coming.
Tank.
Hulk's coming.
Let me shoot it from gas.
He got you.
Ow. Ow, double ow.
Throwing rocks at me.
I'm almost out of ammo.
Oh my gosh.
Smoker. Jockey. Yeah, alright.
Alright, I gotta go.
Bill's here!
Cover
Or should
me.
I save it? Do you think I should save my healer?
Your what?
My first aid kit?
Crap.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I mean, oh, heal. Yeah, no, heal. You're low. You might as well heal now.
Time's over. Let's get you on your feet and back to work.
Thank you. Goddamn horseshit.
Hmm. I am so low on ammo.
Oh, Skye, you're dying.
Smoker!
He has a
No, I've just got paintballs, but where's that smoker? I don't think it killed it.
There's one on top of the building.
Smoker!
Oh, sweet.
I'm healing.
I'm starting to become more aware of like which enemies are which, so I can take them out quicker.
Yeah.
Like the smoke.
Alright, I need to get a weapon. Let me see if I can backtrack and find something.
Okay.
Alright,
Oh,
pistol.
Hulk's coming. I'm going with you. Alright, I'll try to help you find a gun. I'm gonna go
Oh,
back.
wait, what? It took a. Oh, really?
Do you have a gun now?
No, I thought it would swap it for my main rifle, but it didn't.
Alright, let me see.
Yeah, I still need a weapon.
Alright, I'm gonna go back.
Just when I saw a shotgun at some point.
I only have 7 ammo, so I'm not too far.
Yeah, you
behind.
probably need a gun then too.
Yeah, if you find something, let me know.
Pipe bomb.
Molotov over here.
It's a jockey.
You went backwards and you're starting. Did they just respawn?
Yeah, they keep going. They just keep spawning on you.
Reloading.
I'll give the shotgun a try.
Boomer nearby.
Alright.
Oh, I found a couple guns.
Molotov's over here.
Charger. Got it. Oh boy. Oh, gas. Just please. Alright.
I didn't hear you say that. Ooh, gas. Yes, please.
Alright.
So many bodies on the ground.
Oh.
Watch out!
Nope.
Clear the area.
Whee! And that is why I
The
like
fire
gas.
doesn't affect us?
No, only if you walk in where the fire was originally launched. Ow. Really? Oh. Crap.
Don't worry, I can help you up. I can help.
Oh, you died?
Hey, thanks, man.
Yep.
Oh, whatever.
Need first aid.
Okay, I have a gas can. So do I just drop the gas can and then run away?
Yeah, I'll take it if you don't know how to use it.
Figure it out.
So we are back at the generator.
Heads up!
Really?
Spinner! This is turning into one of those days.
Grab
There's
it first aid.
3 first aid kits here.
Yep.
Let's get the hell out of here. Thank you.
I'll
It's
take
not
the
going anywhere
shotgun.
until we power up the generator.
Alright, I guess I'll give you the gas can. Can I drop it?
Yeah,
How do I? Okay.
there you go.
Alright, I trust you more than I trust myself with that.
Alright, let's go over here.
Someone want to power weapon up the over generator? Here? I'm grabbing an assault rifle.
Complaining, Louie. Do it yourself.
Definitely grabbing this first aid.
I feel awful.
Alright, I gotta protect Skye at all costs. He's not doing
Hit the
well.
button.
He's on his last legs here.
He is.
Oh, let me kill it.
There's a chainsaw for you, Skye, if you want it. Axe, I think. Actually, I'm gonna take that axe. That looks good.
Baseball bat. I'm gonna go with that.
Somebody needs to activate the lift.
Can't see anything. It's so dark.
Alright.
Alright, I'll take the chainsaw then.
We need to activate the lift.
Yeah, I'm aware, Zoe.
Let me know when you're ready to do the generator thing.
We want to save those gas cans until we're ready.
Okay.
Ammo.
Somebody should activate the lift.
Ammo here.
All right, I'm going.
Get in
You going?
position.
All right, I'm
So
going
Yep.
into the
Going in.
I'm going back to the minigun. It's when they start getting me from behind is when it gets tough, so hopefully that doesn't happen.
Incoming.
I want to come back through.
Jockey.
I'm covering the fence.
Oh, no, that's fine. This is how you do this map.
Sorry.
is you-
No, I can only
corner.
really see from one direction.
All right, shoot the gas. Oh, charger. Got it. Okay, more coming in. It's fine. I'll call out the spectre dudes. Oh, it was a spitter.
I had to jump.
So we got it.
Careful, Skye. Last time you were up there on that platform, you died.
Alright, me. Thank you. Tank coming in. Watch out. Nope, not worth it.
You just gotta fight.
Nice, nice, good work.
First aid kit's over here.
Okay, we're doing good.
Yep,
Alright, you ready?
right side, a lot coming in. Right side. Yep, make it work. A little bit more right side. Nice. Oh, that's fine. Hop on the minigun again. I think it's infinite ammo, so we want to use that as much as we can. Left side. Got it behind it. I got it.
Smoker. And it's close.
There's gonna be a smoker. Got it.
Oh, I think this gun can overheat it.
Yeah, you gotta fire and burst. Alright, I've got generator, just cover me.
I'm trying to cover you with that shit. It's fine.
Oh. Really? Boomer.
Someone needs to restart the generator.
Ah!
Reporting.
Oh no.
Gotta get this generator up.
Oh no.
It's a tank. Okay, generator's up. Tank down. Alright, let's get back.
Everybody stop a sec. I gotta
This guy, you gotta use it.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna save him. I'm using the minigun.
Lift's down. Get
Alright, go, 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 go.
trot.
out of the way, Francis. I'm driving.
Inside.
Oh, Lewis.
Oh.
I thought we were
right.
that fight.
Good job, guys.
Woo!
That was stressful.
That was stressful to watch.
It was stressful to watch, you know.
A little bit. Probably not as stressful as it is to play. Wow, did you beat the whole game?
It's one of the way that this game, there's a bunch of different maps that you play through like that. So they have different
Oh.
they're different layouts and there's different things you do, but they all usually involve getting into some sort of vehicle like a chopper or a plane or something at the end.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was good. 60 melee kills. Jeez.
Yeah, Zoe and Lewis were actually kind of helpful.
Oh yeah, no, they are actually pretty good.
Oh, Jace, you killed the most Hulks.
And
It's because they attacked me the most.
I know, they really were after you.
They were really after me. I had the most, or the least amount of damage, because I was trying to stay back most of the time.
Well, Jace, Daddy always complains that there's not enough fighting, but if he saw that, he'd probably say there's too much fighting.
Probably.
1,800 zombies were harmed in the making of this film.
Sorry, I couldn't really hear you guys most of that because there's so many gunshots. I couldn't.
That's all good.
It's fun. We probably have to play more videos so you can get used to setting like your sound.
I know. I keep telling Skye this, but I have to keep going to my Discord and like adjusting everything.
We need to get him speakers so that way he doesn't have to keep switching his audio settings because that's the issue.
It's probably like a cheap investment too. I just need to order those.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Well, it's not just Skye won't let you buy just any speakers. He has to do his research and then email explaining all of the parameters and giving you his top 3 picks.
That's true.
They're not that. There's speakers or speakers at least.
Skye, you need to do have a blog, and have like your
you should.
Yeah, right.
The 3 best speakers or whatever, or do like your
Or a YouTube channel. Yeah.
We all keep like me and some of Skye's gaming friends that he's known for a few years, where we keep trying to tell him he needs to like have a YouTube channel because he's always teaching people how to like build PCs, and I feel like you're giving the same information to people, and it's like look at my YouTube video, and we already have the name picked out, Jace. Skye-Fi.
Isn't that the name of his Wi-Fi though?
Yeah.
It is. I like the channel. That'd be a good channel.
I like that.
It's short and easy to remember.
All right.
Also, would look really good when you get real famous. You can put it on a T-shirt and sell merch, like all of the stupid YouTubers do.
That would be cool.
All right. Here you go. Free shipping.
Yep, I told you, Jace. He's on it. He loves stuff. He just goes.
They're $25.
Oh yeah,
So,
that's very doable.
With shipping, it'll probably be probably $35, including tax and all that.
Oh
so.
yeah, that's very doable.
Yeah, it's only 2 of them, so it should shouldn't take up too much space. It's not like they're not that big. You just need a power cord, and I think they just power cord and they just plug into the audio port on the back of your desktop. So
yeah, I think I've shown you like a picture of my desk, right? Like would it fit on my desk with everything I have?
I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Worst comes to worst, you just shove one of them in like a corner or something. It's not that They're speakers. It's not a huge deal.
Yeah.
I mean, you could always put them. Don't you have like a shelf above?
Yeah, you could always put it on the top of the hutch.
You could put them on top, there's like the PC or the PC. Oh wait, no. What am I thinking about? The screen is like underneath that shelf, but you have that top shelf where you probably keep books and stuff. You could always put the speakers up there.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. There's these ones, which I think are a bit smaller.
Told you Skye would have a quick and dirty suggestion about speakers to get.
He was ready. He had it pulled up.
Well, this is his like favorite pastime. Is just like helping people with computer stuff.
Yeah, but he's always been.
Why I'm saying he needs a YouTube channel because he does this stuff for fun anyway. He could just get paid.
Yeah.
I know, Scott. You're too nice. Like you do all this stuff for people.
He is.
For
That's
no
what
cost.
we
Like,
thought.
you should start charging people for what you do. You're so good at it.
That's what I said. See, Skye, I'm not the first person to tell you that.
It's true though.
Yeah.
Oh, Hannah. Also, this is random, but I'll be getting the vaccine in Maine for without having to schedule anything because Jeff set it up.
Oh, wait. So when you go home for summer break?
Yeah. So when I go back to Maine, I'll just get like both shots of I think it's Moderna. Or,
Oh, good.
yeah.
Well, that's gotta take some of the stress out. Cause, Skye, I was talking to Jason, was it yesterday, and he said he kept trying to go online to schedule a vaccine. All the spots just kept filling up really quick.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
it's so hard to even get on wait lists for some reason. Like a lot of them don't even do wait lists.
Yeah, it really it depends on like whoever's doing the vaccine and the administration for it.
Yeah.
Because it really does depend like per town and per city or whatever. Like for me, it was actually pretty easy. Like it was all through the University of Texas medical branch, and that's a massive system. So they literally just have like a thing you sign up for. You put your name, like you just put your name, your phone number, and your email, and then they send you a message when it's good to go. You know, they just be like, "Hey,
Yeah,
there's
that's what I did.
a thing that opened up," and then you just say you click the link, and you just it takes like 2 seconds, and you just say, "Yeah, I want to reserve for this time and this date," and they just put you in. So mine was a drive-through one, so it was a really big site. I think that they're doing like 5,000 a day or something like that. So
Awesome. Yeah, Jeff works at Martin's Point, Hannah. Well, you know that.
I do.
So yeah, I can just get it through Martin's Point like whenever I want, without having to schedule an appointment, which saves me a lot of hassle having to sign up for one.
Yeah. So especially because finals are coming up, and then you won't have to worry about like doing one more thing on top of.
Well, it's also like part of the issue was, I'm only going to be in Buffalo for a couple more weeks. And so if I did get the 2 shots, I'd have to be here for like, I think it's like 2 or 3 weeks in between the shots, right? Or
it's 3 weeks for Pfizer, 4 weeks for Moderna.
Yeah. So I would not be here by then.
Yeah.
But what do you guys have going on this week?
Say again, sorry?
What do you guys have going on this week? Anything
Work.
exciting?
Really, I'm just basically trying to get my workout routine back in and then not get COVID before I get the vaccine.
Sounds like a good plan.
Because your second dose is next week, right?
My second dose is next Tuesday. So pretty much a week. And of course, me saying that now is going to jinx it. But, hopefully I can get at least last until then. So that way I don't have to. Because, of course, knowing my luck, I would get COVID like right before. So they'd be like, nope, you already have COVID. You can't get the vaccine. It's like, well, great. But hopefully everything goes well. I get the vaccine and then,
Oh, not nice, Hannah.
No, I'm tired.
Has
Guys
Hannah-
coming here in 3 weeks.
yeah.
Oh, really?
I'll be here in May 13th, I think.
Yeah.
Just to visit
Come on.
or any particular reason?
Yeah, just to visit. We originally had a cruise planned.
Oh, that's right.
First of May, but that got canceled. So
That's
kind of
so unfortunate
since I'm
because-
spending Christmas with all of you guys down in Florida, we took a little bit of vacation time for that, and then trying to split the other couple days of vacation to spend with Hannah. We're probably gonna try and go to like a national park or something and go hiking.
Like go hiking.
Oh, that should be fun.
Yeah, just to get outdoors, and get away
I
from
remember
it.
when Hannah was in Geneseo, we went to Letchworth a lot because it's so close.
Oh yeah, great.
I love Letchworth.
Yeah, Skye and I did too. I feel like I went there with somebody, like whether it was Jason or
Oh no, I definitely went there with you once or twice.
friends, or like I feel like I went there like almost every weekend in the night. Like it was like so often because it was so nice there.
I feel like such a loser because like I just prefer to be out in nature rather than like what all the young kids are doing, like going to.
You're not a loser.
No, like I'm more like, I don't know. I feel like an old man sometimes because
I would much rather go with like only like a small group of friends out hiking and just like hanging out for the day and like throwing frisbee and chilling, maybe having a drink or whatever, than like to go to a bar at 2 a.m.
same.
There's no question. It's
Jason, I told you there are other people like you out there.
but it's rare though, Hannah. It's like a lot of people aren't like
I know.
that.
it's not as rare as you think. It's just because it's only the people that ever want to go out to the bars that make all the noise. So it just seems like that's what everybody is doing. But I guarantee you that's not the case. There's a lot of people that chill, stay in, or go to house parties with friends, and that's all what they do. But they just have that, small group of people they hang out with. So it's not like you know, it's they don't get there's no like public advertising where it's like, hey, let's go out to a frat party and get wasted, or like, hey, let's go to the bar or whatever, because like those types of people always yell about it, and they're like, hey, we should get as many people as we can because it'll be more fun. It's like, no,
Right.
I just want to chill, or if I'm gonna
They
go to
just
the
want
bar,
the
I wanna
attention.
go.
Like they just want to go to the bars and get drunk and stuff for attention.
Well, and
Yeah,
part of it is
exactly.
like they just want to make a story out of it so they can tell all their friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want to have a crazy night for the sake of having a crazy night instead of just to, like, enjoy people's company.
I know.
Which is not how it's not how I was raised. And it's also, honestly, it's how Hannah
It's
and
not
it's
how I
how
was
you
raised
and
either.
Hannah both. I mean, it's like you're not like a lame person. Trust me. Like I've met some of my best friends I've met that I've known since high school. All are the same way. They aren't that type of people. It's just
I
you
never
know
really clicked with those people. Like they just, it's not just that, but like their interests aren't the same as mine. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, those types of people tend to be, I mean, I hate to say it, but they're the classic like types of people of our generation, or like the Zoomer generation, really.
Yeah.
Just like, want the attention. And like I know people that are nice people that like have that, but like, those aren't my best friends. They're friends, they're people that I know, and like sure I'll hang out with them, but like I'm not gonna go out of my way to like, you know, do something for them because I know they're not going to do something for me in return. So
Hey Jace, that's what you were just. It's funny. You were just telling me.
I was.
Yeah, you're like, I'm not doing anything for anybody else because I know if someone says hi and they ask me to hang out, they just want something from me.
No, I was being kind of dramatic, but I was saying like I don't know. A lot of people these days like want something out of you. I feel like so it's just
yeah, no, that's true.
you have to be careful who you
It's good to vet. I mean,
are friends with.
it's kind of hard to tell. Like that's the thing, and that's like something that Hannah has kind of fought through for much of her like adult life too. Is
Yeah,
like finding people that are actually genuine, that actually care about you, and not just like kind of half-assed friendship, is what I
exactly.
call it.
I've
And
been, I've had a lot of friends, especially recently, that are in that boat. That they're just not. They're very
yeah,
fake.
like they're good, like they're nice people to hang out with. Like they're not bad people. It's just they're not the type of people that you're gonna spend, like you're not gonna go to them at 2 in the morning and be like, hey, like you want to just like go and take a walk? I'm like feeling kind of rough. They're not the people that are gonna wake up and do that with you.
They're very one-dimensional people.
Yeah, and it's rare. But like it's and that's I think it's a thing. Is just like I don't think it's our generation specifically. People always say, "Oh, millennials and Zoomers, you guys are too caught up in yourselves." I mean, yes, to a degree,
I've
but
never
like
heard Zoomers before. I've never heard that term.
Zoomers is just Gen Z.
Gen Z, yeah.
Oh.
And like, and talking with my mom and dad, that whole thing and that scene existed back in the '80s. It was just like it just showed itself differently. So like the dramatic people, the people that like were vain or didn't, were too shallow and didn't have depth, like those types of people. Um, it was easier to separate yourselves from those people and like not be socially vilified back then because guess what? You didn't have social media, so people weren't blathering on about their lives and like
Oh my
posting
gosh.
perfect Instagram
That's a
pictures,
whole other
20 pictures
Skye.
to get the best picture.
Skye, you're literally the same exact way as me. I was just talking to Hannah about this too, but social media just ruined our generation. I was telling her about all this.
Yeah,
It was
I mean,
amazing.
I really, that's the only difference between like you and me and us versus like our parents, in my opinion, in terms of like social stuff. That's really it.
You
Because
mean
we
like
have,
the social
if you
media?
think about it, we have so much more opportunity compared to like, your parents and my parents in terms of just like hanging out and doing stuff together. But like, it's a lot of it is just wasted because you find all these fake people that are just like me, or, oh, I got it. Hey, let me take 2 seconds
Well,
you're at a park and you're with somebody, and they'll be like, "Oh, hey, I want to go take a picture for my Instagram," and then you gotta wait
Exactly.
5 minutes for them to get the perfect Instagram picture,
you know
and
what's
then
funny
You're
about
talking
that?
about Tiff, aren't you?
yeah, maybe.
You know what's funny about
Like
social media though
that,
is
it's
like
those types of people are just like, "Hey, I don't, I get it. You can take a picture for Instagram or just to document whatever, totally chill." But like,
Take a picture of me. Oh, that one's not good enough. Get it from this angle.
right, exactly.
That's
Take
what I
a
had to
but
deal
you guys
with.
know what's
picture
funny
from
about that is like people are constantly trying to live up to an image, like a version of themselves that they can't live up to themselves. Like like they set this version of themselves online, and like they did it to themselves, and they wonder why they're like down and
Yeah.
depressed, but like they did it to themselves. So
Yeah,
it's like
it's totally
they
a thing.
sacrifice the short-term gratification, the likes, the attention for the long-term happiness.
Yeah. Best thing I ever
it's
did
kind of
was
deep, but like
the abandoning
people don't
Facebook.
think
Oh,
about
that's
it that
a
way.
good point.
People don't think about it that way. They just think about the short-term gratification.
Well, yeah, because it's like it's honestly like crack. Like there's a really good study that there's a study as a dual study by Harvard and Cambridge that basically confirmed that social media or like excessive consumption of especially Instagram and is especially um, what's the other TikTok, those two, like those two platforms are very very oriented towards like self promotion. Facebook is still that way, but Facebook's much more of a group thing, right? It's
Yeah.
not like, yeah, you get likes or whatever, but there's a lot more. It's not totally just you and like your profile and your account. Whereas like Instagram, it is almost exclusively that. And that's not saying people who are on Instagram are, that not everybody who's on there is obviously not like that. But the big people, like the influencers or like the people like everybody has a friend or knows
Yeah.
someone that like they're the Instagram person, and like
But you
they
said
may be
there was
okay in real life, but like they have to maintain that social image, and it
exactly.
takes a toll. And that the study basically concluded that like gathering likes and posting an image and trying to cultivate it to like get that and get the feeling of getting those likes immediately is equivalent to basically taking crack, and it's equally addictive. And basically, and what happens is you get depressed if you don't, if you're on social media for an extended period of time. It actually leads to depression. That's why depression cases have skyrocketed in the past 10 years.
Yep. Well, and it's like any other addiction. Like if you want to break it, you honestly have to step away from it. Like I told Hannah this, but I've been off of social media for like 10 days now. Or I think it's
Oh, it's amazing. The best
close to
thing
like
I
12
did.
days, and it's actually caused me to like actually focus on myself more and like actually go outside more, because I'm usually just on my laptop all day. So it's honestly been super helpful for my mental health,
Oh yeah, I believe it.
especially in like
I'm not gonna pretend that I'm like
this whole pandemic
perfect
period.
like that. Reddit is probably my Achilles heel when it comes to social media.
Mine is
But
probably
again,
YouTube. I'm on
the
YouTube
nature
way
of
too
social
much.
media is different. Like Reddit is like you're engaging in discussion. It's not like
But you use it
Yeah,
for
but
like
that's an
to get the
excuse, Skye,
news and
because
stuff.
yeah, it's not like now again, it's not the best, but it is not Instagram. I kind of hold Instagram up as like that's the
I
perfect
agree.
example, because it's kind of you literally posted the best picture you can edit. You take 20 pictures, you find the best one, you edit the crap out of it so it makes you look better. The girls taking pictures with like the right angle so it makes their boobs or their butt look better, that type of stuff.
Well, and it's funny with the girls
You
too, because
post it.
they go to the gym specifically to take pictures and not actually work out.
Oh yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
know it.
Have you ever
I
seen that,
know
Hannah?
that I compare myself to these girls. I'm like, how do they look so cute when they're working out? And Skye always, and I'm always a sweaty
They're
mess.
not working out.
It's like, because none of those girls actually work out.
Yeah, that's why I
Exactly.
keep
You have to realize they're not actually working out.
they're tiny, they barely eat anything, all they do is cultivate their image. And they go to the gym and they'll go on the treadmill because it boosts their self-confidence, and like they can say they did a workout, but they aren't actually
You know what's
they're
funny,
working
Hannah,
out
is
to work out.
Hannah, you know what's funny? A lot of those girls that you see on Instagram, they're probably like way more depressed than you, but like they just don't, or they have like way more insecurities.
I guarantee it. I mean, it's
They just use that as an outlet to feel better about themselves.
like there's a reason I'm dating you, like it's not it's very that's the thing with genuine people. And it's funny because it's also why Hannah has had so many problems. I'm sure you're the same way, Jason, is that when a really genuine person you interact with someone who's very shallow or is used to doing that, when they come across someone who's very genuine, it's either one of two things. Most of the time, that person is off put by you. If they're off put by the fact that you have the confidence, or sometimes it's lack of confidence, but like you are emotionally vulnerable and you admit that and you put yourself out there. And then for them, that's way too much to handle. They're like, oh God, I can't invest myself like this. I can't get emotionally invested in a relationship with this person, whether that's a romantic one or just a friendship or whatever. The second reaction are the people that are genuine, that are like, oh, hey, someone that's like a like mind. Yeah, I will gladly take time out of my day to like hang out with you. Or okay, hey, I wanted to do this originally, but like, you know what? I care about you enough that like I'm gonna put that to aside and I'm gonna do what you were talking about instead. And compromising and going back and forth.
Yeah,
There's
that's
really the
10
two
times
types
clearer.
of people, honestly, and I've had enough friendships. Hannah could probably say the exact same thing. In fact, she's had to deal with more of it than I have just growing up because thankfully I had a good group of friends in high school. With core like a small group that I pretty much became good friends with. I didn't really. I got lucky, I guess.
Guy never had to deal with sucky people. He had good friends in college, and everyone hated me in college.
No,
I would
Hannah,
say
I was in
college.
a similar boat. Like in high school, I had a lot of good friends, and then in college, it's like completely different, obviously, because you're starting from scratch again, right? So you have to remember how to make friends again. But
Yeah, it's tough.
it's almost like you also have to adapt to like the circumstances, because people are into different things in college, like drinking and whatnot.
Well, yeah, especially like beginning of college. That's like freshman years, honestly, it's terrible because it's truly just like you're playing Russian roulette with like friends and trying to find someone who actually like doesn't just want to go crazy and drink. Because I don't know about you, but freshman year for me, and I'm sure Hannah, um, there's only maybe two or three genuine people. Hannah was one of them that I met.
Same.
The other one was Dave Clarkson. Hannah knows who that is, and I
Yeah.
think she would agree that he's an actual person. um, and
He's a little weird, but like in the best way, because that's just him being him and not trying to put on an image.
exactly, he's not. Yeah, he's a genuine, real person. He's not trying to like something he's not. And he wasn't ever about drinking. And like, it's funny that like drinking things always. I don't like. That's not the reason. But like, if the shoe fits, is the saying, right? So like, I mean,
Right.
pretty much all of the core friends I have don't drink or never got into that. Like they were most of them drink or like chill and do house parties. And yeah, they went to like, some pretty intense parties, but like it's not like that wasn't their thing. That's not like what they did every night. They would do it. They did it maybe freshman year with a couple of other friends that they were sort of friends with, realized they no longer want to be friends with those people, so they distanced themselves, and then now they just kind of do house parties or just hang out with people. Um, that's kind of what happened to Hannah and me, especially.
My favorite nights were the ones that we just played Smash and drank a couple beers in somebody's dorm.
Literally, I have fond memories of being in A1D and playing with Chris and Peter, and just they would come back high from whatever party they were at, and we would just all sit down and play Smash.
Well, it's
and we would
also,
just
Hannah,
chill.
you grew up playing video games, so I think for you, that's something that you've always liked.
I know it sucks because never thought it was cool for girls, but one time
It's
like
actually
all
like huge
my
right
friends
now
were all
on Twitch.
my physics friends like in Skye freshman year like invited me over to hang out, and I was like, oh, I'll just hang out. And then they were playing Smash, and
Just pick
I'll
Pikachu.
play, and that's when
All of
Skye
that.
started being interested in me. And I was like, okay, I'll play. And I was Pikachu, and I beat everyone. And Skye was like, oh.
Oh my god, she kicked our ass. It was hilarious.
Was that
I was
Brawl?
not expecting that at all. I'm just like, because like I didn't expect her to be amazing, but like if you play Smash, we're just chill. Like we weren't playing competitive, right? We're just having fun, and like she just down B's and up B's everybody. I'm like, oh my god.
Was that
like,
Brawl, the Wii version?
Yeah, I was the Wii
yeah, it
one.
was
And I was
Brawl, yeah.
Pikachu. And then
That's a good
and
one.
then Ethan complained like a whiny baby, going, "You shouldn't be allowed to use down B. That's cheating."
Yeah. He was complaining. I forgot. I think I was playing Bowser or something. But anyway, I just remember like that was a great memory.
Skye was eyeing me from across the room, like, "Ooh, I'm really into this girl now."
Yeah, it was fun. Like that's the thing is like video games by themselves, it's about hanging out with people, like playing it together and having fun. Like that's always what has been about video games for me.
Yeah.
And nothing's ever going to replace that. And like it's funny because like some of my favorite memories of hanging out in college are playing games with other people, and we're just chilling, or like we'll be talking. God, I think you remember. You probably met him. I'm not sure if you did, but when you came over to our suite that one time when we played GTA, I'm not sure if you remember that.
Who, me or Hannah?
Yeah. There's that time you came over and then you hung out with us for a bit and played Smash and GTA.
What's his name?
It was Chris and then Pat.
I remember Pat, and I also remember I think Ethan was his name.
Yeah, Ethan, the guy with the beard. Yeah,
I don't
the
remember.
small dude with the beard.
I remember that Hannah. Who was the guy that said word all the time?
Oh, that was probably Chris.
Is Hannah still?
Either that or Tyler. Chris or Tyler. Tyler was.
No, it was Dave Clarkson.
No, Pete.
Hannah,
I don't think.
Didn't
Jason
you live with him in that house one time over the summer, or he was in?
Oh, okay, that was.
Oh, that was Mike, right?
Mike, the guy. Was he a tall guy with dark hair?
He was a tall guy with glasses, and he said word.
Okay, that'd be Mike.
Okay.
Yeah, that was.
That would have been Mike.
That was Mike. Yeah.
I don't remember anything about him except that he said word all the time.
Yeah.
And I feel like he got that from Dave Clarkson.
Oh yeah, no, Dave for sure. I liked Mike. Mike was there.
Oh yeah, he was genuine. I liked all those people that I lived with.
Like it's not a. I don't know.
I feel like Hannah, you didn't really have a lot of friends that were girls in college. You had a lot of guy friends.
No.
She didn't. Well, it's because
I didn't.
a lot of the friends that were girls were just to be quite.
I tried to make friends that were girls, but every time I tried to make friends with them, it's like what Skye was saying. When I tried to make friends with girls, it's like I try to be like, hi, I'm Hannah. Here's some stuff about myself.
Yeah.
I mean, not like that, but like when you try to tell somebody about yourself, it's almost like they got really scared because they're too concerned about their image that they're like, oh my gosh, this person is telling me like real things about their life. Like I don't want to be that vulnerable with somebody else. So
I
I'm
can't
just
handle being real.
Yeah, it's hilarious because everybody's like, that's like a thing is like, oh, you gotta be real, man. I'm like, yeah, well, when people are actually, guess what being real is? It's not about like putting up a fake image or like putting up an image of yourself of like this like tough person or like I'm like, oh yeah, no, look at I skipped class today. Ha, look how cool I am. Like, it's like, oh hey, no, I skipped class because I'm actually kind of having trouble or like admitting fault in yourself. I think that's the big thing is no one likes to admit that they're bad at something or that they have a problem with something or just have a fault. It doesn't even have to be anything bad. Like it could just be like, oh hey, like I have stinky feet, like something like that.
Skye does have stinky feet, but
I do. I admit it.
but it's
people
like
don't admit that.
You gotta wash your feet.
no, but it's like seriously, like the more I
Gotta scrub
tried to get to know, like I was like, oh, these people probably like, haven't gotten to like me yet because I need to get to know them. So the more I asked them about like themselves and like told them about myself, it's like the more they hated me, like the less time they wanted to spend around me. I'd go and say hi to somebody at a party and like be asking them about themselves or whatever, like the girls in my sorority.
Yeah.
And they'd
I've
up and walk.
experienced similar things, Hannah. You gotta ignore them. I mean, they're not worth your time.
No, I know, but that's my point is like I didn't know that then. Like I see it now. I'm like, wow, the more I told them about myself, the more they got and didn't.
It took me a
They
while to
hated me
figure it out, too.
more. And I thought it was something that I did, but it wasn't something that I did. It was like them being insecure.
Well, they just got
It's their problem. Like if you're yourself and they don't like that, I mean, there's nothing you can do. So.
Well, I know that now, but my point is I didn't get that when I was in college. So I'm glad you're getting it a little bit earlier than me.
Well, and
because
honestly, Hannah, I don't have a ton of friends to begin with because a lot of people, and I'm sure you've experienced too. They just like they do stuff without you. They go behind your back, and
Yep.
It's
My high school friends at Rochester did that.
It can get
all the
very
time.
toxic. So sometimes you just gotta let those people go, even if you like them or whatever. You just have to move on.
Well, why do you think
Yeah,
I kicked Tiff to the curb? Because she was the worst.
It'll be hard at first, but
It was so bad.
That's an example of an actual bad friend. Like that's.
Oh yeah, it was so
She
bad
wasn't-
that
she wasn't someone you just kind of slowly distance yourself from because she would always come back and reattach because, in her eye, there was a benefit of keeping a friendship with you, basically.
well, I thought she was a good friend until she came to visit, and it's like everything. I noticed every little thing was terrible, and it's like she came for that one and literally all of my friends, like even the ones I am not like even super duper close to, all the friends that went out with us to the bars that met Tiff basically told me later that week, like individually, like 4 different people saying that, like basically more or less saying, why is she your friend? She's awful to you. Like I was concerned, like
Was that
why
Tiff,
is she
Hannah?
your friend? She's terrible. And then I stopped talking to her.
Was that Tiff, Hannah? Who was that?
Yeah, yeah, Tiff.
Yeah.
She was such a, she seemed like a friend in college, but it's like
Yeah, she was nice to me too.
Came out. The real her came out when she came here, and I think I told you about that.
Yeah,
No respect for my things, and on my birthday,
I know.
she kept
She's like
take
she
her
just wanted to
picture.
she wanted to go to Kentucky just to see like the horse races, right?
Yeah, she literally just wanted her picture with a horse in the background.
She just wanted her Instagram pictures.
Yep, she wanted her. We went
I
out to
knew
the
it.
bars, and someone would say, "Oh, happy birthday," and she'd be like, "Oh, hi, I'm Tiff. Here's my number." It's like she was threatened by someone else having attention.
What?
Like, what do you expect? You came into town for my birthday. It's supposed to be my day. Like, I don't ask for much. It's just celebrate my birthday. And she was like, "Oh, but I just really want to do this."
Wow.
Yeah,
And
she came because
And
she.
it was terrible. I
That
was really
sounds terrible.
depressed too, and I told her that, and she was like, "Oh, that's fine, but like, why aren't you happier with like the present I got you?" I'm like, "I just explained to you why I'm not so happy right now. I told you it's not your fault." She thought everything was like about her, and
I
it was
hope you
just
never talk to her again after that.
I didn't. Well, I tried to like talk to her to like explain my feelings, and it's like she was avoiding my phone calls and kept making excuses.
Yeah,
So I was
that's good.
fine.
That's
I don't
actually,
want to tell her this over the. I wanted to tell her over the phone and be courteous and not send her a text, but she wouldn't. She kept avoiding
No,
my call.
that's good,
Sent her a
Hannah.
text.
That's a sign that it's time to move on from her anyway. So that's good.
No, I know. I sent her a text saying, "Here's what happened," and then she tried to put it back on me, and then I just literally quit texting her back because I was like, "Wow, you're a terrible person."
Sounds like it.
It's kind of, it's tough to end an abusive relationship like that because there's.
Oh, I'm glad I did. I have no regrets
Yeah,
about that.
it's like ripping a band-aid off. It's one of those things where you gotta push because the person is always going to be like, well, this wasn't my fault. This is just you're just being weird, or it's always
Yeah,
your
that's what
fault,
she said.
you know.
Skye remembers how like much I struggled with it at the time, though.
But it's a classic, like it's a classic thing. It's not like this is not unique to Tiff. It's just that type of person
Oh, yeah.
does not see it as being, oh, they're the problem. It was, oh, it's always somebody
And
else.
Hannah,
Like,
and
I
if you
can't
think that
possibly-
friend or that person's so special that you had this thing going on for so long and they still did that to you, then trust me, they're not special. There's millions of other people that are better than her.
Oh, I know.
yeah,
I know.
I know.
Like,
that's
even
the
if
thing.
you were, I don't care how long you were friends with her for, like she's not worth it at that point.
Oh no, I know that. I know that now. It was very evident. It's just she'd never done anything that bad before, much less that many terrible things to me all in 2 days.
I know.
I was like, nope, she's done.
I felt bad for you when that happened. Yeah.
It was the worst birthday I've ever had in my entire life. Even worse than COVID. I'm telling you, like worse than
It
the
resulted though in
birthday
you
at 3
meeting.
a.m. doing physics
Think
homework.
about it. That ending that friendship resulted you getting on Bumble, which resulted you in meeting your Hannah. So
Well, I met Hannah before that. Actually, Hannah was.
I thought
Hannah-
Bumble was for dating.
Oh yeah, didn't I tell you Bumble friend? There's
Oh,
like
I
if you
didn't know that.
there's like Bumble dating and Bumble friend, and so that's how I met Hannah. The Hannah that I.
Oh.
I forgot.
Oh,
Oh yeah, because she was at your birthday and she come. Yeah.
Yeah, she was one of the people that told me later that week. She goes, "Who's this girl that's like your friend from college? She needs to go." Basically, she was like, "That girl treats you like crap. Like she needs to go." She was one of the people. Her and Amber kept looking at.
Oh, that Hannah.
Yeah,
You
she's
have
all
so many
night.
friends named Hannah. I get them confused.
Oh, there's two. There's like Hannah Visca, who's
Yeah.
from Geneseo,
That's why I get them
And-
confused. I forget.
and Hannah Anderson. I've probably shown her her picture or seen on Facebook or whatever. She's the blonde one. That's Hannah Anderson, my friend here.
I'm so glad I've never had any toxic friendships like that. Like to that degree. Like all the friends I had from high school, I'm still good friends with.
Well, I hope you never do. I had a bad experience for the both of us.
I've been pretty lucky. I haven't had the same luck with girls, but I have with guys. So
Girls are tough. Take
Girls
it from
suck.
girls do suck.
someone who I dated a couple of girls before Hannah.
You gotta
and-
you gotta go through the bad stuff. Like you have to get through the bad apples first, though, right, Skye?
Yep. No, seriously, Take it as someone who has a couple years on you. It is not you. You just have to accept for the fact that who you are is who you are, and that
Yeah.
if a woman isn't going to be interested in that, it's not worth your time. It really isn't, because unless you're just looking to play the field, if you're just looking to, you know, have fun and have a quick relationship and not expect too much from it, then that's fine. There's people that are
No,
like that.
I'm not that kind of
But
person.
I know you, and I know Hannah, and obviously me, and
Well, obviously, like one day. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was say the from the once after I dated a couple girls through high school and then right before college, pretty much realized that hey, I had one meaningful relationship in high school, and another one wasn't really that meaningful. It was fun, but it wasn't it was more of a friend to hang out with type of thing. But then you know it, it gets old real fast when you're dating somebody that doesn't reciprocate, or that doesn't if you just don't jive, if you that's the small things that wear on you. And Hannah knows
Yeah.
this, because I'm not sure if Hannah ever told you, but Hannah and I actually took a break in the middle of our relationship for
Oh yeah.
pretty much like
Yeah,
summer.
she told me.
And yeah, we were basically, I'll admit it, I was kind of an ass and basically didn't treat her the way that I probably should have. And it made me realize that she was worth keeping. And that kind of, but where I'm going with all of this is that
Yeah, I think honestly, Skye, I think you got lucky because there are so many bad apples out
Oh,
there these days.
you guys
Like,
love me.
no, it's like, I, I, I
it
have it.
is
I feel
no,
like
I
I have it the
don't
hardest. I have it the hardest because I'm in like the middle of the generation that just wants the hookup stuff. No one wants relationships at my age.
It's really tough. I will just say that it gets better when you get out. And when you get out of college and people they become more mature, actually out in the real world, not in college where you're basically, it's really college is just so easy to hook up because especially at a school like UB, because it's big enough that you aren't going to see that same person all the time. Whereas Geneseo, hookup culture was still there, but
Oh, everybody
it,
knows everybody at Geneseo. It's like a high
yeah,
school.
yeah, it was small enough that and there was only literally 2 or 3 bars. So if you ever went out, you would always be guaranteed you would either see that person or you'd see the friend group of that person, and they would talk about it or whatever. So it was very more clicky. Whereas UB is pretty much, yeah, I guarantee that's definitely, I know from my sister. My sister goes to UB. She's in med school there, and she's definitely more of the I'm not going to air her dirty laundry, but she's definitely more the hookup culture, that type of thing. She's not she doesn't sleep around, but at the same time, she's not.
I don't judge people who are at that stage of life. Some people go through that stage where all they want is to just experiment and kiss people and hook up, or flirt and stuff, which is fine. But some of us, like Jace, like what you're saying, you and I
I just don't see the value in that.
never have that. Yeah, we never.
Yeah. Well, you're more mature. That
never
bottom
had that
line
or
is that
wanted
you're
to have
just more
that stage.
mature. That's just a sign of your maturity. That's probably why Hannah and I have both identified with people that are 2-3 years older than us. I identify with people that are 30. People who are my age and younger. It's really,
I've had
really
people
rare that I
ask
find
me
someone
if
who's
I
at
was
my
in my
maturity
30s.
level. And it's probably, I would imagine it's probably the same with you.
Yeah.
Just because it's again, if you're romantically, if you're looking for that, if you're looking for someone who actually is emotionally invested in the relationship and not just from a physical thing, that takes a lot more maturity, and obviously takes a level of commitment that just to be quite frank, most girls in college just aren't about that. At least most of them. There's people, like I said, they exist. It's just they aren't the ones that they're not the ones that advertise themselves, that are going out and trying to go into these bars and stuff, because they are usually genuine. They already know what they want. So it's all it's this weird catch-22, especially in college, to find those types of women, because it's they're not gonna be at the bar at 2 in the morning. They're gonna be
Right.
probably just chilling in their room, doing crafts or doing what they're to do for their hobby.
Oh, stop. Well, okay. Well, and I think I told you this, Jace, but whenever Skye and I started dating, I didn't even want to date anybody in high school or in
Like, I'm
college.
sorry. I think part of it.
People are too immature for me. I like
Yeah.
went into college like wanting to work all and just focus on my career and my degree, but Skye like because I just assumed that guys were in college just wanted to hook up, that they were too immature for me. But until Skye like chased me down,
Pretty much. I threw balls at her during Quidditch practice, and that's pretty much
literally
how
threw balls
I
at
got.
me.
I did the elementary school method of, all right, I'm just gonna bully you somewhat at the playground, and then you can go and hang out with me.
And on our first date, you were kicking me under the table, going hee hee.
Yeah.
hee.
Yeah, and I know it's
Yeah.
like I just had to say this real quick because it's I just feel
That's
like a lot of, I don't want to just be the next hookup for someone either. Like I feel like there's a lot more to relationships than that. I don't want to just be the next person and say, oh, and, like get a story out of it. Oh, I did this with this person one night and never talk to them again or something. It's like I don't see the value in that.
Oh, I totally get it.
Yeah, no, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Just it's the reality. It's okay. I guess there's so. I would love to tell you that that perfect woman's just gonna fall into your lap, but the reality of the situation of just college, it's not nothing. None of this is your doing. It's just how college is these days. Is that most women that are at that level just aren't looking for that yet.
Well, and I know part of it is like I need to work on myself too because I know I'm not where I need to be. Like maybe I'm not ready for a relationship because there's a lot of stuff I got to figure out. But
I'll tell you this as just a dude to a dude, you will never feel like you're ready for a relationship. I promise you that. You will never. You're not going to be at a point where you're going to be like, all right, I'm good to go. Trust me. There's days where I just straight up feel like I'm like, why the hell am I dating Hannah? Sometimes it's just like,
yeah,
8 years, or close, well, almost 8 years.
7.5.
7.5.
Eight
So,
in
like,
it's a long
December.
time.
and like obviously we love each other, and like it's not going to go away anytime soon. So it's like, from that perspective, there's nothing to worry about. But it's just you get into these cycles, like you get down on yourself, or you're just like, oh God, like why am I why am I like this, or like why couldn't I have done that better?
Well, no,
or
it's not even that. Like I just always go for like the worst ones, I guess. like the ones I'm always interested. No, because the ones I'm always interested in, they always start off interested in me, and then I make a mistake, I mess it up, and then we end up going our separate ways. It's always something I do usually.
If no, I'll tell you this: if it's not, if everybody makes a mistake, there is no perfect date. In fact, the perfect date for me is when we go in with a plan, and then that plan completely backfires, but then we take it and it turns into something even better because of just like the spontaneousness of it. Like, oh hey, we're gonna like this is just an example of like, hey, we're gonna plan this fancy dinner. I'm gonna get dressed up. It's gonna be formal, and then all of a sudden, we go and like there's no steak, or like the dinner, like they're out of wine at like the restaurant or something, and it's like, or you're eating and then all of a sudden you spill wine on yourself, like something like that. A good date is when if you're the person you're with can laugh along with that, or go along with you and be like, oh hey, that sucked. Hey, why don't we go to like a bowling alley in like our dress and our suit and just go bowling and have fun with it, and be just to like do something completely different, and you make a good night out of it. That to me is that's like a good date, because it shows that the person you're with is not they aren't going to be offended or put off by you making some small mistake that in the grand scheme of things, guess what, it doesn't matter. Like if it's someone that actually cares about you, Hannah, I'm sure, can speak to it. They could care less. What they're there for is your personality and to be with you, not about the date.
And I think again that goes back to like how rare that is these days. Like those kind of people are very in short supply.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Well,
Yeah,
and also they have to like you. They have to like you for you, like the way you are. You don't have to feel like you have to change. Like guys,
Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem. Like I always try to find like the problem within myself. I'm like, well, it must have been something I did. So I'm like, maybe I have to change who I am so that I'm better. Like I always think it's something wrong with me and not them.
No.
But I overthink. That's like that's part of
just hard with you. You are
that's
a
part of my
genuine dude, and you're a good guy.
that's part
Don't
of my
change.
personality. Like I overthink everything, so I always think it's something on my end.
That runs in the family.
Uh,
No, but it's like
Sky,
really bad.
Sky's serious girlfriend before me, uh, basically, correct me if I'm wrong, broke up with you in part because you were too clingy, too cuddly, and that's like one of my favorite things about you, Sky. I'm sure after that you're like, man, is there something like maybe I shouldn't be like that? But
I'm the
the
same way.
thing that one girl was like, wow, this is a turnoff for me, ends up being one of the most attractive things to me. So like my point is like he didn't change.
Yeah.
There's a girl that will like you for the things that maybe even another girl doesn't like about you. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to change because like one person doesn't like something about
Well,
you.
I'm the same way, Hannah. Like you guys have told me, like I'm like the best hugger and stuff. I like to hug people.
I love your hugs.
And like I'm like,
It runs
well,
in the family.
like I guess
Honestly,
I'm
the
like,
whole
well, if
family,
girls,
you guys give great hugs.
I'm like, if girls don't like that, then they're missing out. So.
Really?
Yeah, no,
though?
I'm serious, dude. You got to That's how you got to be. You got to be like, you know what? Like, if that's not like that's a part of who I am. Like, there's some things that, as a dude, you got to be like, hey, all right, I'm willing to compromise on this, or like, okay, this is a deal breaker. This isn't type of thing. And if
Sure.
it's like, you get with a woman and it's just like, hey, I don't, I think you're giving me too much attention. I'm like, okay, bitch. Like later, like, like.
That's so
Like, come
stupid.
on,
Well,
who I am.
nowadays, this is what social media has done. It's like, if you give a girl too much time, she's not interested now because of social media. Like, I don't know. Everything's changed nowadays. So you have to like play these games. You have to like play these games out there where like you can't be available all the time. There's too many games.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is you just, at least from my perspective, at least, and honestly, just how
It just gives me
how
headaches.
I got Hannah is, I just didn't. I think that's honestly probably what attracted me to Hannah. It's
Oh,
like
I responded right away. There's all these rules that girls always say, okay, you can't seem too desperate and respond right away.
Well,
You
guys
can't
have the same rules,
do
Hannah.
this because you don't want to let them know how you're feeling exactly.
yeah, no, like
Guys have the
classic
same rules.
like,
Like a guy
dude,
can't go up to a
you
girl.
don't.
A guy can't go up to a girl and say I like you. Like they'll just run away. So it's like you have to play. There's both sides to it, you know.
I don't know, Skye did that to me. He basically said,
That doesn't work.
I like you. Go on a date with me.
I'm pretty sure. When did I ask you out? I'm trying to remember. Was it in
Uh,
that study room?
We were watching a movie. We were watching Skyfall in your room. You're like, hey,
Oh yeah.
studying, come watch YouTube videos of acapella with me. And we both found out we liked acapella. And then the big thing was like, ooh, on Friday night, do you want to come watch a movie? And I was like, oh no, does that mean he wants sex? Because I'm not going to have sex. And then you came over and I came over when you actually wanted to watch a movie. And then during the credits of the movie, you tried to kiss me. And I was like, oh no, I've never done this before. And you're like, what? Dated somebody? I was like, I've never kissed anybody before. And then you're like, go out with me. I was like, okay.
That's pretty much how it went. And that's
Very romantic. I didn't know what the like Jace, whenever you're like, I don't know how to get girls, I was like, dude, like I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know how to flirt. I literally just said what was on my mind. Like I literally told him during our first kiss, like after our first kiss, my first kiss ever. Oh, I've never kissed anyone before. Was that okay? 'Cause
yeah.
I'm a freaking idiot, and I guess that didn't turn him off. So I guess so. Skye liked me for me, and I didn't feel like I had to like put on a show for anybody.
Yeah.
Like, put
See, and this goes
for
with
anybody.
this goes hand in hand with the overthinking. But I always feel like I have to put on a show or be something I'm not for people to like me. Like if I'm myself, people are just gonna run away.
My thing with like friends, like just like if I, trying to discern like who's actually a friend or not for me is like, are you a real person? Are you someone that like, if you F up or if you like make a mistake or you just like speak, you just have like a brain fart moment or whatever,
Yeah.
do you just like let it happen, or do you try and like cover it up and like pretend it never happened or whatever? Because it's really easy, it's so obvious, especially if you go out to a bar, you'll tell. It's very easy because like if you're talking to someone and they're just talking like, oh, like, hey, how's your night going? Like it'll be like, Oh yeah, no, night's going great. Like they won't give you their full attention.
Just
They're gonna
living the
be
dream.
ordering a drink, or they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, hey, no, my drink was great. Like, how's your drink? Whatever." Like
Very
crap.
shallow conversations, and as soon as you try to talk about something that like is real substance, like someone's interest, they get all scared and they want out of the conversation.
Yeah, they'll go and try and go back to their friend group or whatever.
That's my
right?
problem too. Like, especially meeting new people, everyone's so surface level, and I prefer deeper conversations. I think that's part of the introvertedness in me, but
No, that's not
I
necessarily.
are the same way.
I
I
don't know.
think
I
that
just that
you
stuff
can be
bores
you can
me.
be extroverted and be like that. It's just nowadays it's rare, like you said.
And I guess it depends on my mood, but a lot of times I prefer deeper conversations.
Like for me, I know I'm sure you and Hannah both haven't done this, but like, for me, I would get back when Ethan and I would still hang out, we would just go to house parties. And to be quite, I'll just be blunt, we would get high and just sit and chat and talk and like just talk about stuff. You just hang out and you'd meet people.
Hmm.
And for us, it was I'm not going to say it was the weed, but it helps what it does is it helps set the mood so people open themselves up more. I'm not saying that people inherently become more genuine when they get high. That's not what I'm saying. But I will say that it does have that relaxing effect. So people feel less tense or less on. They don't have this like fake guard up where they have to protect you know the things that they care about themselves, like who they think they are.
For sure.
That's why Skye has been trying to get me to smoke, and I have never smoked before. But
And there's nothing wrong with not smoking. I'm gonna put that out there right now. In fact, there's a lot of good things about not smoking. I haven't smoked in probably 2 years. It's been a very long time.
no,
And
at Christmas you did. You told me.
oh no, that's true. Yeah, but that don't really. Okay, that's like one hit or something. It was. I didn't even get
He
high.
smokes like once a year because his cousin's a weed grower.
Yeah,
Oh.
I get free weed. I mean, that's kind of whatever. But
He's a botanist or something.
he's a he's a well,
Walter
yeah, I
White.
mean, I guess at least in terms of his insurance, he's called a botanist because he obviously can't say that he grows weed on his insurance. But yeah, he owns a weed. It's a hydroponics weed growing facility. It's actually super
Wow.
It's actually like
So
a
he's got
real
like a
deal.
greenhouse.
Yeah, it says he has like it's like a multi-million-dollar facility
Oh
now.
gosh.
He's expanded
Is
quite
that
a bit.
legal?
Yeah, it's in California, so it's legal.
Okay.
It's legal based on like different state, like in different states it's legal. Like it's legal in Maine, but it's not legal in Kentucky.
It's getting. I guarantee it'll within the next 5 years it'll be legal almost everywhere. Because New
But that
York,
being said,
they're about
it's
to pass.
not legal. It's not legal in Texas, but if you want to smoke, next time you visit Skye, he's got plenty.
I do have a lot.
Well, all I'm saying
I
is
tell Ben I have weight. I have like too much. I keep telling him like the only time I smoke is when I'm with y'all during the holidays, and even then I don't get high. I take like a hit or two just because it's just we're just chilling, we're hanging out and talking, just the social aspect. But like he actually like he smokes and he gets high, but he's a good dude. Like he's my cousin, but like it's obviously for I know for you guys that's not it's not like you like like Jeff's going up and be like, hey Jason, you want to smoke some weed?
It's not my scene.
I'm pretty sure that'd be like what, who are you and what'd you do with
yeah,
Jeff?
Skye's dad smokes. I thought that was so weird.
Oh yeah, my dad smokes. My mom doesn't, but she's okay with it for the most part. You just can't smoke you just can't slap a pole of weed in front of her at like dinner. You can't smoke it at the dinner table. I think that was like her thing. But
I think it depends because our granddad smoked cigars, which are different. I don't
yeah,
know the effects on the immune system, how it's
But I
different.
mean, I feel like that was like his generation's like
Yeah,
our
it's much
generation
more
is
normal for
like
that generation.
yeah, like our generation smokes weed more.
well, like the Zoomer generation now, it's not weed, it's freaking vaping.
Oh yeah, well
That's
the generation after us is the vapes, which are so terrible for you. Yet people ignore the scientific evidence and get themselves sick.
yeah.
So
Well,
that's fine.
there's some God, it's all about the cartridges and the quality of the oil
Skye
and
is
stuff.
such a nerd. He
But
reads.
like the vast majority of people smoking the cheap crap, it's not really. It's not like cigarettes. It's not as bad as cigarettes, but it's still not amazing for you.
Yeah.
So. But anyway, enough of that.
I know, right?
My point is that it's those deep conversations for me anyway in college. You kind of had to find those types of people that were willing to go down that route. We went to house parties, and like Hannah, most of the time Hannah wasn't with me for that. It was usually me and Ethan. At least back when Ethan was a normal person and like not a douchebag. But like
And they weren't like frat parties or sorority parties. They
Didn't
were
he
like
do
no, they
comedy
weren't
too?
like drinking wasn't the thing. Like the main thing people went to those for was the music. In fact, there was like live music. We went because there was this local band that both Ethan and we knew members in the band, and we would just go and chill and listen to them play music. And like yeah, there was drinking, but like people weren't getting blackout drunk. Like you're just chilling, having a beer, talking with friends, talking with people, and just having a good time. And like eventually we had to leave because someone called the cops because there was a noise complaint. But like those are the fun parties because like you're not drunk. You're not like no one's freaking out because there's like oh god there's alcohol here or whatever. It's like they're just like oh cops, hey, like the cops are here, I guess we just gotta time to walk away or just time to leave and just chill. No one's panicking. It's not like the movies where the cops are called and everybody's freaking out and like
I know.
jumping out the window or whatever.
No, I've been to one of those too, where
And like
the cops come. But yeah, you just walk out, pretend you're not there.
yeah, I mean that's. But even then, like in the situation, the cops were like, "Hey, like the cops were sorry. They were like, hey, like we're really sorry about this. We think you guys are fine, but we had a noise complaint called. You guys probably should break the party up, type of thing." And it was just like, "Oh, okay, cool, we'll leave." Like, that's how those types of parties go because no one there is being stupid or ridiculous or like dancing on tables or like, you know, passed out in a bathroom with their face in the toilet. Like, they're relatively normal people. And I don't know, like that scene is kind of what I liked in college. And to be honest, I only went to maybe 2 or 3 of those parties, and they were kind of sophomore year. After that, to be quite, and Hannah can probably agree, after sophomore year and like really junior year was the last really good year in my opinion of like where we were still sort of like had a friend group. After that, people kind of like Ethan, the guy I mentioned, he grew really distant because he got he got a girlfriend, and he also like didn't like Hannah really from the beginning. And he realized that like, Hannah and I were really serious, not like a fling. He kind of started insulting Hannah in like more and more direct ways, like her intelligence or just like the fact that she was dating me and like, hey, why are you still dating him? Because you guys don't have anything in common.
I don't know how he can insult her intelligence. She's a physics major.
Well, he was too, and I don't want to get into details, but basically, he was full of himself. Bottom line, he was kind of a dick about that.
Oh, it's like a Big Bang Theory situation where they argue, physicists argue with each other.
Like
Really?
seriously, a little bit, yeah, because like he legitimately though thought I was stupider than him, and that's why for the longest time I was like, oh, I'm not smart enough to be a physics major, because like
Nah, don't listen to
year,
him.
no, I know that now, but like at first, like I told you, like how you and I have in common, like we feel like it takes way longer to understand. So it's like, but because it took me longer to understand things, and I'd say, hey, like, could you like you got this problem? Could you kind of talk me through how you did it? I'm stuck on this part. Because I needed help with the homework, or I needed to like took me longer to get the homework problems and things. He literally said I wasn't smart enough and that I should switch majors, and why don't I just be a teacher? It's easier.
The hilarious part is that some professors that treated her like that too are now Hannah is part of like one of the premier projects, and she's like getting a PhD at a nationally renowned university. It's not, and this was never about one-upping them, obviously. Like Hannah's just, Hannah did it for herself.
Oh no, I love proving people wrong though. Like people that don't believe in you, and then you can just like shit on them later.
Oh, I was gonna say, at the same time though, if you can hit 2 birds with 1 stone, absolutely. Like, yeah, fucking put it to their face. And it's just hilarious because it was Catalino, right? Or was it no? Pogo.
Pogo was the one that legitimately basically said to my face, why are you considering grad school? Like, he literally said to my face, I said I wanted to go to graduate school, and he said, oh, there might be a graduate school desperate enough to take you, but I wouldn't count on it.
Jeez.
Yep.
Like, he said that to my face, and I like left his office trying not to cry, and then I called Skye, and I was I shouldn't be and Hannah Visca was my friend at the time, but she even said, well, maybe grad school's not for you. Like, to my face, when I was applying to graduate schools, like, I had people actually tell me that I wasn't smart enough, or I couldn't do it. Why was I trying? Like, I seemed like I would be a better teacher. Why don't I just teach high school?
And the hilarious part of all that, especially Hannah Visca, is that she didn't get in to a PhD program. She
Yeah,
originally got
master's
into a
program.
master's program, and now she's getting a PhD, but only because she
She got a
basically got grandfathered
You got
in.
the master's first.
Yeah, so like a lot that's very common in a lot of places is that you get the masters and they're kind of like, oh, well,
Well,
you
what
know
are you
it.
saying, Skye? Are you saying master students aren't as smart as PhD students?
No,
That's
in,
mean.
in physics, so this is business, not
No, in
totally
physics
different
it is
ballgame.
different.
Physics, it's like, to be quite blunt,
You can't get anywhere
a
with a
master's in
master's.
physics really doesn't get you anything.
Yeah.
Like, you need a PhD to do anything. Like, oh, trust me, if I could just get a master's and leave, I would have been out of here
I think you
years
need
ago.
a PhD just to teach a physics class in high school.
No, you don't need
Oh,
it.
you don't?
You
Okay.
get a
becoming
you get
more
a teaching
common,
degree
but-
if you want to do that.
It is becoming more common.
It's becoming more common. Like, you're more appealing if you have a PhD.
I
and
just
like,
remember Dr. Ank from high school.
yeah, he's the best. I still send him postcards.
He's so nice. Like he was just almost too nice to our class. we joked around a lot with him, and
It's funny that because you guys both had I also had a great physics teacher in high school that and kind of inspired me to continue pursuing the sciences. Not physics, obviously. Didn't going to go into physics. I learned very quickly that I was not cut out for physics, and that I was I enjoyed it, but I just didn't have the brain
that
power.
was me with computer science. I took I think it was AP computer science in high school, and I just gave up. I couldn't code. I was like, I
Oh
can't.
God, I would have loved an AP. Man, if there was an AP Comp Sci class, I would have been all over that.
I
Would
had to drop. It was the first class I've ever had to drop out of, and it was in high school. I felt so embarrassed. I'm like, I'm not smart enough to even do a high school coding class.
that you made a good decision though. That's
Oh my gosh,
knowing when
that
to
must
quit
have
is a
been so
good
hard.
idea.
I mean, Hannah does it now, and I'm always so impressed because Hannah, you tell me how hard coding is for you, but you're doing it pretty frequently now.
Oh, thanks. It's my work. I do it every day. I did that today at a coffee shop, and then tomorrow I go to a coffee shop and I work on my code, and I'm stuck on a bunch of stuff right now, and it makes me feel dumb almost every day, but I mean, I do it because it's my work. But Skye's better at that than I am, but I mean, like I said, I am out of classes, but I still take forever to learn things compared to people like Skye who can just sit down and oh, I just taught myself some Python today, and I'm like, wow, I took a whole Python class and I still don't know what I'm doing.
I'm sure at this point they did.
But then again,
more than I do.
I guarantee you, Jason, you're probably better than Skye at math. When he was in Calc 2,
Oh yeah, no
I've always
question.
been good
I
at
tried to
math.
help him with his homework, and he got really angry at me. Really,
Yeah.
he's like, get out of here, no, stop.
It was a Calc 2, yeah. Calc
Oh,
2.
well, Calc
I was
2,
terrible.
that's the one I don't. That's the one I'm not good at. I'm good at everything else but Calc 2.
Integrations and series are the end all be all of me. It's like
Oh,
nope,
I was trying to teach
can't do it.
Skye, and he got really mad.
Yeah,
and on
series.
physics homework, he dropped physics because he couldn't even deal with it, even when I was trying to help him.
Yeah, no, 100%. I'm glad I did though,
Got it
because
now.
otherwise I would have gone down the wrong path.
You know,
and I
I'm
wouldn't
so
even make
happy.
it.
I have close friends that are really good at coding, and I Josh Hanna. He's gonna go into cybersecurity, I think.
Oh, that's cool.
And my other friend Jack, I think he works at Paychex. He does software development. So if I ever need help with that stuff, I can go to those guys.
When you start your business, your small business,
When I
and you
start
need
my business,
guys.
one day.
All right, guys. Well, probably should let you go. I know it's getting late there. I'm gonna
It's 11.
head off here as well.
That was
It's
fun.
past my bedtime.
Yeah, it is past your bedtime.
Thanks for hopping on, Hannah. I know you didn't play, but thanks for.
Oh, it's fine. I've just been really exhausted. I'm really, really exhausted today. I was
Oh, yeah.
literally just
No,
sitting on my couch
wrapped up in a blanket with a Pooh Bear and some cookies while I was watching you guys shoot zombies. It was pretty nice. That's what I wanted. I needed to display. I'm already honestly for the past like 20 minutes I've been in my bed. So this is like what I needed. I don't always need to play a game, but I mean, again, like you and I know, like I grew up having more fun watching the games. So I like to play sometimes, but I like to also like hang out and watch and like have the social
Oh
interaction.
yeah, me too. It gets kind of lonely by myself all the time, so.
Well, you should stream something later this week if you have time. You should stream something so me and Jack and Sean and everybody can come hang out and watch.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I am streaming today. I don't know if you knew that, but like right now.
Oh, okay.
I think I have one viewer. I don't know if it's myself, but I'm usually my only viewer, I think.
It's all good. All right, guys.
All right, guys.
We'll talk to you later. It was a lot of fun, Jason.
Yeah, that was fun.
But we can definitely do more whenever you've got time. I know you're busy,
sure.
so.
Yeah, I am pretty busy. Like I said, finals coming up and a lot of team assignments. I'm working on a Cracker Barrel assignment right now where I'm researching Cracker Barrel financials and whatnot.
Well, hopefully they get you a discount.
I told my team, I said we should go to Cracker Barrel sometime.
Yeah, you
for
got
research purposes.
And research. Yeah, exactly.
So we might do that.
Yeah, you should totally organize that as like a break. You guys should say, okay, let's work on the project for like an hour and then go get dinner or something. Like you should like work it in as part of the study session.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We would do that when I was in grad school classes, except my friends always wanted to go, my study group always wanted to go to Taco Bell. I don't like Taco Bell.
Oh, yeah.
But,
all right, guys. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Talk to you later, guys.
okay, love you guys.
Okay,
Bye.
love you.
Good night. Bye.
Bye. How do I leave the chat? Disconnect. Okay. All right. It's like 11 o'clock right now. Oh, I'm still streaming. Shit. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed the stream. If you tuned in, thanks for tuning in. I am probably, I know I haven't streamed in like a month, so I don't know. I might stream again this week. I don't know. Just a lot going on, a lot of stress. So, we'll see. I apologize for being so inconsistent. If you guys were looking forward to the streams, my schedule has not been on point, so I apologize for that. But hope everyone has a good week, and I'll see you later.